Tens of thousands of Palestinians will not be able to visit relatives or pray at the Al-Aqsa Mosque during at least the first few days of Ramadan. That's after Israel temporarily closed its border with the Palestinian territories. It made the decision after 2 Palestinian gunmen shot dead 4 Israelis in a popular area of Tel Aviv. The crossings into Israel from the occupied West Bank and Gaza Strip are only open for medical and humanitarian purposes. The ban is to remain in force until Sunday midnight. Well, for more on this, Muhannad Alami joins us from the Kalandia checkpoint in the occupied West Bank. Muhannad, now the Israelis have actually expanded the travel ban from about 83,000 to include all Palestinians. What's behind this decision?
Well, that's correct. As you said, after the deadliest attack in Tel Aviv happened 2 days ago, Israel have decided to shut down all of its borders from Gaza and the West Bank towards Israel and allowing only few Palestinians to go into Jerusalem. Now, as you can see behind me, there is hundreds are waiting here at the Kalandia checkpoint, and despite that, there is, as you said, as you know, that in Bethlehem, mainly all the crossings, people are waiting to go in. Israel have put a criteria of only men above 55 years old are allowed to go inside Israel without a permit, and women with all ages. Now, other Palestinians will not be allowed. As I've been walking here, I have seen many Palestinians have banned from going in and asking them back to the West Bank. Now the situation, Israel have imposed a huge restricted security measures inside Jerusalem to prevent any kind of attacks or any kind of clashes between Israeli settlers and the Palestinians. And it seems like the situation, as the people here and believe that it will remain for the most of the holy month of Ramadan.
Well, Muhannad, tell me about, how are Palestinians both on the occupied West Bank side as well as the Gaza Strip, how are they reacting to this? And this is all happening during the holy month of Ramadan.
Well, yes, indeed. I mean, it happens before. Last Ramadan, it was the situation more easier than this holy month of Ramadan. Before, Israel have allowed Palestinians from Gaza above 50 years old to go to pray in Al-Aqsa mosque at the Fridays of Ramadan. Now, Gaza totally isolated. They are not letting anyone out of Gaza. Even in the West Bank, I mean, it was for the first time Israel to shut down all the borders and not to let Palestinians in, except for a certain criteria of ages, as I said before. Now, the situation is really tough on the Palestinians, and here the majority are Muslims, and they do believe that it's kind of a must to go to Al-Aqsa to pray on Fridays and every day, but they are not allowed only except for Fridays and with the same criteria. So situation, they do believe it will remain the same, and it might Israel, if something happen, any kind of clashes in Jerusalem or anywhere today inside Israel, it might put more restriction on the Palestinian movement between the West Bank and Jerusalem.
All right, Muhannad Alami live for us from the occupied West Bank.